Lights, camera, action, yeah, it's a movie. Get your popcorn, it's about to be.
What you do? It's your boy Haas, and welcome to the Ayo Show. YouTube, Quan, KJ, UAN, Code, COLES, quotation marks, the Ayo Show. Peace to the guys in the earth. Love y'all. But y'all know why we here, right? So let's get it.
And from Raven Johnson saw it against Caitlin Clark in the national championship game last year. Booker again for Madison. Booker feeling it early on.
He's going to have to take the load of playmaking while Booker is out of the game.
Here's for Wiley, always electrifying. Malaysia dips in for two. Oldacre surrounded by three, lost it. Johnson has it. Johnson gives it up. Pow. Yes, yes! South Carolina will play for a national championship on Sunday afternoon.
So it's Final Four weekend. And Saturday we had the women's Final Four. And the first game was Texas losing to South Carolina 74-57. As for the stats, you had Jordan Lee with 16. Madison Booker gave you 11. For South Carolina, Pow had 14. Joyce Edwards 13, 6, and 10 off the bench, and Bree Hawley 11. Now, as for the game, it started off like Texas wanted that smoke. You know what I'm saying? They started out hot. They started out good. They went up. And then went into halftime with South Carolina up 3, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, Texas was looking like it was going to be a battle until the second half started. And South Carolina said, pew! It was not close in the second half. They put the clamps on Booker, who I think had her 11 like when they was making their run at the beginning. She at least had 9 of the 11 at the start of the game when they was making their run. And they just shut that all the way down. And Joyce Edwards, she a freshman. She going to be nice. And one thing about college basketball, we don't get to see her because they don't just be one and done. They stay the whole ride. Especially now with the NIL, she definitely ain't going nowhere. She going to be nice. South Carolina looked tough, real tough. Dawn Staley, salute. Another championship game. It's going to be tough. But they look tough as South Carolina beat Texas 74-57 in what started out as a tight dogfight, but ended up as a blowout. Next.
Here's Fudd. Fudd's three. Banks in! 5 for 8 from 3 in the Elite 8 win for UCLA over LSU. Here's Beckers, 3 seconds left. Beckers at the buzzer. You bet! Here comes Chen. The Princeton transfer to the corner. Fudd. You bet! Easy Fudd is on a Tampa burner. Second half starting the way the first half went for UCLA. Fudd lobs it in. Chen, what a feed! And Strong finishes it.
Sarah Strong had 10 points. They just have so much balance across the board.
Strong gets a catch, finishes, push the foul.
And then the second game in the women's Final Four, you had UConn smack UCLA 85-51. For UCLA, Betts, who is nice, she is nice too. She had 26 and 5 rebounds, but UConn was too much. They big three. You had Strong with 22 and 8 rebounds. Fudd, 19. Now, Fudd had 19, and Beckers had 16 and 5 rebounds. Now, Fudd, they say she went to UConn to play with Beckers, so I don't know how long she's been there. They say she's coming back next year, and I think this is Becker's 5th year, so she must have Beckers must have been already. But if you think about it, because every time they made their run, she was hurt. The way she played this game, if she been around the whole time, man, ain't no telling how many they would have got. Because she was blazing their ass. And she got her 19 and step to the side and let Strong go to work. Beckers played a very controlled game. She had been giving people like 30 and 40 on the way here, but she ain't have to. Because like I say, Fudd broke their game open. Salute to UCLA, you know, coming over to the Big Ten, winning the Big Ten, but they got smacked. All they had was bets. She had 26. That's half of the points. She gave it all she had, but it wasn't enough because UConn was ready to play. They got something to prove. They was trying to get Geno his name back. It's going to be a good game. South Carolina versus UConn should be a good game. I'm watching it. I'm looking forward to it. But as of this game, UConn smacked UCLA 85-51. Sunday, national championship. Texas, South Carolina versus UConn. I'm taking UConn. That's my pick. Next.
Come from the top or the back or single.
Banging bodies with Condon. The back in. Broom. Fade away. Book it. And Lane. And Hamilton could not tip it in. Auburn.
Nice pass.
To Johnson. He couldn't crank it down.
What a block by Howe.
Howe gets back for the chase down. Martin lines it up. Kaboom.
See if they run this flex. A little floppy set now.
Denver Jones transfer from Florida International. He takes it in, and the flip goes. Bruce Pearl calls out a play. Denver Jones will run it.
Short roll, nice
Splits. Jones, the American finger roll. Long rebound, Richard. He wants to run. Richard, the handles. Auburn gets back defensively. Clayton.
Oh, is he
tough.
clever? Oh, did he? So tough and strong. Nice split.
Oh, Clayton gets it to go.
Rebound. He gets about 4 a game, but he elevates, doesn't he, with some strength.
Off the Jones miss. Clayton, take over time. Yes, sir.
Deep, without a decision.
Clayton turns the corner. Clayton, smooth operator. Can Auburn take the punch?
Much better match here.
Isolation, and he's fouled. Aberdeen against the big Johnson. Clayton, head and shoulder fake, step back. Oh, that's nice for Kelly. Back for Jones.
Nice job with the snake. Look,
Inside, Cardwell.
do something different against Broom in that box area.
Broom couldn't catch it.
Look at this
the hustle by Martin. Takes it in. 3 fouls. We have just under 7 minutes to go, and Florida now up by 1.
Broom's got a house. That's it.
Broom upstairs. Disagreed with a call against him.
Nice
Knocked
hands.
away by Chinyelu. Pettiford never got the shot off. Martin. Oh! Martin with a signature slap.
Test up some shots.
10 to shoot. Clayton the drive. The Baker goes and the foul. On one with Martin. Screen from Broom.
Nice
Lane
screen.
opens up. Jones kick. Baker
Up and down.
It's a travel.
What a challenge. Nice seal by
Howe. Flips it
What
up. Gets it to go.
What
And the harm.
What a seal.
That one long. 8-point lead for Florida.
Got to go to the rim.
Running out of time. Oh, Baker Mazzara. Baker Mazzara.
Nice screen by
In.
Broom.
Kelly. No, short. Rebounded by Howe. They foul him immediately. 22 seconds to play. Pettiford. He'll drive it.
Nice delivery
By Condon, but a foul.
And that's 5 on Condon.
7 seconds left. Pettiford pulls up. Misses on a 3-ball.
Look at the save.
Clayton saves. And it's over. A return to national prominence for the Gators. Florida will play for the national title.
Like I said, it was Final Four weekend. And on day 2, we had the men's Final Four. And it led off with Auburn losing to Florida, 79-63. For the stats, Broom had 15 and 7 rebounds. Baker Mazzara had 18, and he was hitting some big shots. And as for Florida, Martin had 17, and Walter Clayton Jr., 34. Now, let's get to the game. Now, on the men's side, all number ones made it to the Final Four. That don't usually happen. And in this game, they played like it was 2 number ones. It was a tough game from start to finish, basically. And Auburn looked like they had it. You know, they had Chuck there in the audience going crazy for them. They was up at halftime, and they was looking like the tougher team. And what it took was, like they said, Auburn got to come out, speed the pace up, and hit them with a quick spurt. And they did. I think they went on like a 9-0 run or something like that at the start of the or a 19 or something run, something like that at the start of the second half, and they never looked back. Auburn tried to make a dent in it. Like I say, Broom, he kind of disappeared in the second half. Like, I don't want to say it because I know it's a big-time game, and everybody out there gave it their best, but let's be honest, I think Auburn choked. I don't know what happened. I mean, they was doing what they were supposed to do in the first half, and the adjustments Florida made shut all that shit down. Brown, like I said, he disappeared in the second half. Baker Mazzara, he was hitting some big shots, but they didn't get enough from the others. And that hurt it because as for Florida, Walter Clayton Jr. was going crazy. You see, I remember that guy name. Walter Clayton Jr. was going crazy basically all game. And Martin was the energy. And then the others stepped up, especially down the end on defense and on the glass, because the biggest thing was Auburn liked to hit the glass. Can Florida control that? And in the second half, they played their ass off. They ain't even getting much from the dude Condon, who they do. I think he probably had like 1 point. But he did a lot of other things on the defensive side of the ball. So salute to Florida for heading back to the national championship as they beat Auburn 79-73 in what was a good game. College basketball, man. You can't beat it, especially around this time of the year. Next.
Rebounded by Foster for the Blue Devils. Flag turns on the Jets, takes it in for the chair. High-level competition. Get it ahead for Cryer. We're down to 8:25 to play. First half. Sharp. Wow. Got a three. 18-15 Blue Devils. Under 6 minutes to go first half. Flag. The cutter. Big finish and a foul. Cryer trying to make something happen against Proctor.
Again, rudderless, really.
Rice
spin out.
Drops down. And strong move. The drive. And Flag could not bank it in. Malowacz keeps it alive. Somehow it ends up in Flag's hand. And it goes. 7 turnovers for Houston. Just 2 for Duke. Flag. Spin. Fake. Lefty. Good. And a foul.
Both hands favors the left hook.
James trying to hold his ground.
Good pass.
Does it inside. And Francis. Back from Cryer. 7 to shoot. Uzan. Shake and bake. Oh, that's nice.
He owned them.
So it's James the other way. Right now, 4 on 4. James elusive. Blocked the second man through. It's Roberts. Jumper. Kniffle. No.
According to Kelvin.
This matches Duke's largest lead. Houston has gone cold. They've missed 7 of their last 8. Cryer puts an end to the drought. It's the play.
He can get it going, Proctor.
Proctor nice. Off the double. Roll. Kick. Flag. Bottom. Down to get it. We're down to 2:18 to play. Spin move. D9. Sharp loses his footing. Uzan now with 35 seconds left. Sharp. The jumper. He's got it. Wow. James. Floated upstairs. Knocked away. Played by Sharp. Wilson goes back. He fires. No good. Slammed down.
Got that weak side rebound.
James. Bounce. Kniffle. Proctor will get it across.
Gotta give it.
It's a 1-and-1. No good. Flag got his hand on it.
Oh, we got flag over the top.
It is. And now it's going to be 1-and-1. Tie game.
How about this kick off this time?
This one's for the lead. It's good. Get it in. Kniffle. 15 seconds left. Now it's Flag. makes his move. Flag, back in. Flag, short. Rebounded by Houston. You got a foul. Got a foul. 3.4.
I would look for Kelvin to call the timeout if he makes the
Second one for Cryer. So poised.
same thing. Inbound, trap, and maybe give it.
If Houston, do you foul right away
Yeah,
on the
maybe.
pitch? Long one. James knocked away. Knipple. Back outside. Proctor tosses it up. It's so good. The dream remains alive for the Houston Cougars.
Yo, and in the second game of the men's Final Four, you had Duke fall to Houston. 70-67 numbers out the way for Duke. Cooper Flagg, who had a hell of a game. 27 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Knipple, 16 points, 17 rebounds for Houston. Cryer, 26 points, 5 rebounds. Roberts, 11 points, 5 assists, 12 rebounds. Sharp, 16. Sharp and Roberts, man, they was huge down the stretch. Now, look, I did not see this happening. I'm watching the game. It looked like Houston was good, but Duke was just better. They just had the better player. But when you look at the stat sheet, only Cooper Flagg and Knipple scored. I mean, everybody else was under 10 points. So it looked like that watching it. But when you actually look at the numbers, it showed different. And what showed different is the heart. Because fucking down the stretch, down the stretch, Houston wasn't having it. And Sharp started hitting big shots. He hit a big three, got a steal, kicked it out for the three. Oh boy, missed it, but then they got the putback dunk. Man, and as good as Duke players are, they was missing free throw, or at least down the stretch. The dude who supposed to be the other guy besides Cooper Flagg, I can't think of it, Porter or something like that, missed the front end of a 1-and-1. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, that game ended crazy. These was 2 good Final Four games. Cooper Flagg, man, I know it sucks because you about to be out of there. You ain't going to probably get another shot. But I heard, I ain't going to put the number on there because I don't want to be wrong. But I heard they trying to offer you so much money to stay in school that you could chill for 1 more year, B. Because you're going to be getting probably more than you would make being a rookie in the NBA. From what I'm hearing, I ain't going to say the number again. But wow, that was crazy. Houston pulls out the big upset as they shock Duke. 70-67 March Madness. They say anything could happen. Shit, anything just happened. So we got Houston versus Florida for the national championship. I wouldn't have thought this at all. Florida maybe, but not Houston. But I'm gonna take Florida, even though Houston just pulled off some. I think it should be a good game, but I'm gonna take Florida. That's what I'm picking, so that's what I got. Florida winning the national championship. Next.
Hey, yo. All right.
And that was the AO show. YouTube, Quan, Coles, KJUANCOLES, quotation marks, the AO show. Peace to the guys on the earth. Love y'all. Again, like, subscribe, comment. I respond. I comment back. Tell a friend, tell a brother, tell a sister, tell a mother, tell a father, tell a aunt, tell a uncle, tell a grandma, tell a grandpa, tell everybody. Holla at the AO show. You heard? Should be set back up in a minute. Like I say, recently moved, but I'm getting the layout together. I'm trying to see where I'm going to set up at, to be honest with you. I don't know where I'm going to do it. But until then, you know the drilling. Fuck what they say, make them watch the fuck you do, all right? I'm Haas. This is the AO show, and I'm out. Peace.